Hello, everyone. I don't know if you could hear it, but the bell, can you hear it? The bell is in tune with the song right now. Oh, I love that. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday to you. Welcome to Monday, August 29th. And welcome to The Sip. Yeah, it is so great to be here with you all. It's so great to see you today. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. So we are reaching the end of August, you guys. September is almost upon us. As of Thursday of this week, it will be September 1st. Am I ashy? I feel ashy. Ew. Wait, hold on. I need to go deal with my ashiness. Hold on a second. Yikes. Whew. Okay, I mean it didn't really help that much, but that's okay. Melanin problems. Okay, anyway, hi guys, welcome in. It's so good to see you all. It's so very good to see you all. Yes, happy Moon Day. So who we got? Ashley. Yanira was here for a second, but that's all right. She's going to work. She can check us out later, but much love to you, Yanira. We've got Ashley, we've got Iggy, we've got Mama, we've got Alicia, we've got Lexi, we've got Jeannie, we've got Keely, we've got Spring Fauna. Hello, we've got you, woman, you. Hello, you guys. Hello, Kamwa. Good morning, good afternoon, whenever you are tuning in. It is so good to be with you all today. Oh no, Alicia, I'm so sorry to hear that. You dropped your phone in the water, Ashley, I have also dropped my phone in a toilet once too. It was so gross, but it was okay. But anyway, hi guys. Welcome in. So as you can see from the title of today's session, we are going to be talking about the month of September. I have been working on channeling some messages for the collective from the true sidereal point of view. As I mentioned last week, I am going to be bringing back those readings that bring that look at the situation or the month for the rising signs from the true sidereal system. And then I do kind of right now, tentatively, I plan on channeling extra readings after I do those rising sign readings. Now, keep in mind, guys, even if you're watching that reading from not necessarily your rising sign, it could still kind of resonate for you. But as far as talking about the astrology and that placements of and everything, the house placements of the planets and their transits, it's not going to be accurate unless you're watching for your rising sign. But of course, that reading or that energy could resonate for you, say if you're watching for like your sun or moon sign. And then of course I will be, tentatively speaking, my plan right now is to do some extra readings for the signs, just for if you resonate with that energy. Okay, so keep that in mind. So that's what I've been working on. And I do want to talk do a little bit of a monthly overview for the collective during our session today, skis. But let's get into the energies of the day. So this is the chart as of noon Eastern Standard Time. That is about 10 minutes prior to now. Yes. But the main focus for today that I can really see that I think is really bringing forward a really beautiful energy for the collective is a conjunction between the moon and Mercury. Now, that conjunction is really only for the, really kind of the few hours of, when the moon and Mercury are at 10 degrees of Virgo. However, I do feel like this is an energy that is affecting all of us today. I do feel like there is a bit of, at least from my point of view, there is a bit of a cohesion between your subconscious energies and your communicative energies. Now, we are in pre-shadow period for Mercury retrograde. Mercury is going to be going retrograde, and this month it does coincide with the full moon. Mercury officially starts to go retrograde around the 9th, and that's actually the day of the full moon. Now, the full moon for the month of September is going to be in the wee hours of September 9th into September 10th. The exact opposition of the sun and the moon is going to be in the late hours of September 9th into the early morning hours of September 10th. So you're really going to be experiencing the bulk of that energy between the 9th and the 10th of September. The full moon will be in Aquarius while the sun is still in Leo, and the moon will be in Aquarius. Yes. And so we're going to talk about that later. But right now for the collective, at least for today, August 29th, there is definitely a cohesion between your sense of communication, maybe even learning, and your subconscious energies. And I did feel guided to pull some cards for the collective today. What is the collective energy? What is the collective feel? Or at least for today, August 29th, what is the message for the collective? It was my intention to pull one card, but in fact, we got three. And that is the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, okay, with an overall energy of the Ace of Cups. There seems to be a renewed sense of passion for the collective right now, or at least if you're looking for some form of renewed sense of passion, renewed sense of drive, even a renewed sense of confidence, that is the energies for today. Those are, the energies for today. So if you're looking for that, definitely pull on this on this moon Mercury conjunction to really get things done, to get yourself moving, to get yourself in a good mode. If you want to learn something or practice something new, or just feel a renewed sense of desire to continue learning, to continue communicating, to continue moving forward, today is definitely a great day to pull on the potential for those energies. Yes, it's a really beautiful day. Now, like I said, we are in the pre-shadow energies of Mercury retrograde. However, I really don't want people to get too scared or discouraged by Mercury retrograde. Obviously, you really kind of do want to pay a little extra attention to your methods of communication, or if you're trying to travel or going anywhere, or just prepare for, just stay a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Vigilant in terms of, staying in alignment and making sure you're dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's. But Mercury retrograde really is not something to be afraid of, okay? You're a Virgo Libra cusp with an Aquarius rising and South Node. Excellent, Spring Fauna. Excellent. That's your brother's birthday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that he passed before you were born, but you keep feeling like he's trying to tell you something. Well, I would absolutely encourage you to stay open to that message, Keely. Yes? Josiah, you're getting that energy direct, huh? I hope that's a good thing. Okay, you're done, Josiah. Is everything all right? I hope you're okay. It is good to see you, though. It's good to see all of you. I'm very, very happy to be here with you guys. I feel blessed and honored to be able to be here with you on this beautiful day. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. What else is going on here with the collective right now? Anything else to really take note of? No, not really. Nothing extra special. I'm really liking this Moon Mercury conjunction going on for the collective right now. I feel like it's a really good, beautiful energy. Something we can really tap into should we desire to. Yeah. Oh, September 9th is his birthday. Okay, excellent. Well, happy birthday to your brother, to your late brother, of course. Your birth family is kind of a joke. Okay, I understand that. But keep in mind, when it comes to the families that we are born into, this is something that you have to understand and recognize that we chose to be. Oh, thank you, Kiki. Hey, BB, the families that we choose, that we are born into, is in fact a choice. And instead, I've found that instead of trying to really, or instead of really getting too wrapped up in the negativities around it, I am really finding that it's best for me, and I'm finding that it's also best for anyone here to really focus more on what it is, focus more on the juxtaposition. What is it that we are able to learn about ourselves and about the nature of reality in what our families show us, how we are in alignment with that, and how we can grow from that, okay? That's really a much better way to look at it, instead of at least from my point of view, instead of getting wrapped up or caught up in the struggles that come with it. You definitely understand that you chose this. That's excellent, Josiah. And I'm really starting to settle into the fact that I chose my circumstances as well. And instead of bemoaning it, it's really about learning how you can better improve as a result of it. You could even say in spite of it. Okay, but also spite isn't the best energy to hold on to. It's teaching you independence for sure. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You're focusing on the lessons, Spring Fauna. That's beautiful. Your fam ain't perfect, but you have a strong ancestral energy and you're tapping into that. That is excellent. That is absolutely excellent, Jeannie. Okay. I want to read a little bit more into the collective right now for the daily energies, and then we'll start to talk about September. But really what I want to focus on, lots of lessons from birth families. Yes, that's right, Mama. All right. So I want to focus a little bit more on this Ace of Wands for the collective. Like I said, I did pull some energies here for the day, for the collective. King of Wands, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. This King of Wands is definitely giving me a feeling for the collective of a renewed sense of confidence, a renewed sense of passion. I know for me personally, I've definitely been able to come out of a sense of sorrow and dread and really start to focus on the opportunities that I do have in front of me right here, right now, in this current moment. Instead of really focusing on how certain thank you, Spirit, that is a good way of saying it, how I've let certain opportunities just kind of slip away from me. Instead of allowing myself to remain too depressed about that, I'm really trying to focus on what do I have still in front of me. And there is a definitely renewed sense of self, a renewed sense of passion. So let's talk about this Ace of Wands here, all right? On the Ace of Wands, what do you want to say, please, for this Ace of Wands for the collective? What advice can we give for this Ace of Wands for the collective here? Okay. All right, this renewed sense of passion definitely seems to be happening or because of, or is a direct result of the fact that we are allowing ourselves to move forward from illusion. We have the Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, and then we also have that with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Overall energy is the Page of Swords. So definitely learning something new. With the conjunction between Mercury and the Moon right now in the constellation of Virgo, there is definitely an ability to say, what am I learning from this? Or how can I learn from this? Or what new can I experience now that I'm giving up the illusion that I'm alone, I'm hearing, okay? And that's creating really big change. I'm definitely feeling a strong level of optimism for the collective with this Wheel of Fortune. Not that we know how things are going to change, but this sense of passion and drive and belief in oneself is helping to change the circumstances in a very positive way. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune, please. Wheel of Fortune, please. This is what's changing here. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you don't have any opportunities, but there are opportunities. There are always opportunities for us, okay? It's just about changing our perspective. Oh, we have the Seven of Pentacles also that has come out, that flipped over. Yeah, there's definitely a level of taking a certain level of responsibility for the collective. That's what I'm seeing within the Seven of Pentacles here. If you want something to grow, then you have to it's not about changing the plant or the organism. It's about changing the environment that the organism grows in. I've been seeing that message a lot around lately. And I really feel like that's what we're learning. I really feel like that's where this renewed sense of confidence is coming from. Okay. definitely. Anything for the Seven of Pentacles here? Actually, I want to look at the King of Wands. Show us the King of Wands for the collective. What do you want to say about the King of Wands? Three of Cups, celebration. The universe is on your side. You are working, we are aligning with the universal energies to teach us. Six of Cups in terms of the past. Your connections, definitely family energies are coming up for that with the Five of Cups. Yep. Okay, so, and then the Seven of Cups is your overall energy. There could be a lot of confusion, but instead of looking at it as confusion, look at it as opportunities. There are opportunities in front of you. There are definitely opportunities in front of you for the collective here. This is a really beautiful energy, you guys. I really encourage you to do the best that you can to tap into that. You felt like it was really aimed towards your mother who you are living with, literally sleeping. Oh. Claiming that she's happy. Well, that's for her. That's hers, not you. You can always do something different, and it definitely looks like you're doing something different, and that's beautiful. That's really, really beautiful. I love this for the collective. I'm loving these energies. So really tap into this, you guys. There are always beautiful opportunities in front of you. There is always something to learn. There is always something to grow from. Hello, Blue Flame. It's good to see you. Yes, see, last week was a pretty rough week. I'm finding that this month of August has been a pretty tough month. There was a lot of emotional clearing that needed to be done, but ultimately, after I was able to, allow myself to feel those energies, I was able to say to myself, okay, what do I do now? How do I move forward from here? How can I change my perspective? How can I change my point of view? What am I learning from all of this? And how can I apply this to the next chapter in my life, or where it is I want to go from my life from here? I'm being brought back to the King of Pentacles, not the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands. That is definitely providing us or leading us to a renewed sense of passion and drive and belief in ourselves. Ooh, excuse me. Beautiful, beautiful energies. All right. How are you guys feeling? Let's switch the focus here. Let's get into September. So let's talk about September here. Let me switch over our chart. Alrighty, guys. How are you guys feeling? The Divine exposed another person who was deceptive. Now a ton of water damage to your unit next to me. Ooh, that's rough. But my thoughts and my prayers are with you, Blue Flame. I know for a fact you have the strength to persevere and pull through. And we are here for you. Absolutely. We are definitely here for you. All right. Let's talk a little bit about September. So what we have in front of us is the chart for September 1st. And I guess really what we could be talking about here, I have notes. The main thing I really want to talk about are the moon cycles here. Now, obviously, you guys know we are about to hit Mercury retrograde. So Mercury, let's see. Let me animate this real quick. Okay, so Mercury starts his retrograde right before the full moon. So as you can see, this is September 9th. September 9th is when Mercury starts to station retrograde in the constellation of Virgo. Now, Mercury retrograde, as I have been describing it on the channel here, Mercury retrograde, just like any retrograde, is a really great time to reprogram yourself or rewrite the programming. Any sort of mishaps that you have may be, or also any sort of miscommunications may be really an excellent way to see deeper into what could be changed changed or what needs to happen moving forward, all right? Now, Mercury is in one of his home signs of Virgo right now, and he's going to be moving retrograde back through Virgo, but he doesn't actually make it back into Leo. He goes about, I believe, to like 1 degree of Virgo before he starts to move back direct. Mercury retrograde ends around October 1st. So September is a really great time to reset, is a really great time to start a new process or get new things in motion. And that seems to be a big message for the collective throughout. So this is right in time for the full moon here, okay? Now this could be pretty hectic depending on your specific circumstances or situations in life. I'm really not picking up on anything major. If it is or does seem to be major, it's really just fear that's getting in your way. Allow this to provide you with an opportunity to rewrite the programming or start a new project or restart something in a new and or better way. We do have the full moon that's going to be happening right around the 9th, 10th of September here. As you can see, what you're seeing on the chart right now is as of noon on September 9th. If I animate this by the hour here, this is going to be a little bit confusing at first, but you see around 2 p.m. on the 9th is when the full moon is really starting to become exact, okay? And we do have a lot of other tension here going on here. There's quite a bit of oppositions. There's a few squares going on, but this doesn't have to be bad. Now, keep in mind, guys, we did have the new moon on the 27th of August, which was this past weekend on Saturday, and that was in the constellation of Leo. And it seems that this was a reset of self in that new moon. By the time we reach the full moon, the big general collective message, the full moon being in the constellation, as you can see, of Aquarius, the moon is in Aquarius, the sun is still in Leo, okay, as of this time. It seems that however you have reset yourself or whatever new intentions or whatever clearing you were able to do over that new moon, by the time we reach the full moon, there seems to be the focus is taken from the inward perspective now to an outward perspective. And especially for Aries, I did look at this for Aries for the month of September. We'll get into that later in a completely different video. But like Aries, be careful, okay? Be very careful with how you express yourself at this time. This moon is going to be in Aquarius, so it's really not about the self really anymore. It's about how can you bring this new reality out into the collective or out into the public. For some of you, I am picking up on the fact that there could be some situations where you are looking for public opinion, okay? But also, this is a great time to really bring the ways that you've reset for yourself out into the public or out into the general energies. Okay, Aquarius is the ruler of the 11th house, which is your house of wishes and fears. So I really feel like the full moon is going to be providing you with that strong source of power to bring your dreams and goals into reality, okay? So definitely a beautiful, beautiful energy. It's definitely a time to look outward. It feels really good for educating yourselves for something new or familiar. Yes, I totally agree with that. Hello, Charlotte. Oh, excellent. I'm glad the IG reading was good for you. I did go live on Instagram last night to do a reading. It has been a long time since I did that, and it was a lot of fun. So definitely go check that out. Divine_conversations over on Instagram. The link to that can be found in the description box below. Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Yeah, so moving forward here, let's see, let me get into my notes. Okay. Yeah, so the full moon has really strong ties towards the themes that have presented themselves during the new moon, because the sun will still be in the constellation of Leo. But like I said, it's about bringing that out to the collective, or sharing that, communicating that, offering that to the collective. Okay, how can you inspire? How can you help? How can you create new? And how does that resonate with the people around you? You have to understand that, yes, you are an individual and you deserve to express yourself fully as you see fit. But you also have to find ways to allow that to resonate, or allow that to fit with the collective around you, okay? Because it's more than just us. We are all here sharing in this experience together. But this is also where things can become tricky, because while Leo promotes authentic self-expression, that sometimes can cross the line into egotism and selfishness. Aquarius demands that one be aware of the greater collective of individuals, and reminds us that there's not only one of us in existence. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, this full moon brings with it the opportunity for ego battles, but this may not all be bad. Okay. This could be a moment when the oppressed may be able to finally have their voices heard, have their say heard. A big warning goes out to those who wish to control others for their own selfish gain, as your days may be seriously outnumbered here. Your days may be numbered, as your energies may be outnumbered. Now, this is for individuals that just wish to control for their own gain. I did channel this on Instagram while I was channeling while we were in the energies of the new moon, but now this is talking about the full moon here. Now, there's another factor could be stirring emotion that could be stirring the emotional pot, so to speak. The full moon energy will be extending into the constellation of Pisces. Now, as you can see, let me see. Where are we? Yes, now the full moon is exact in the constellation of Aquarius. This is about at 2 p.m. on the 9th, but then the energies do kind of move forward into Pisces. They kind of extend into Pisces, okay? So really the bulk of this full moon is going to be in late day September 9th into early day September 10th. And by then, we do have the moon having moved by around 1 p.m. on September 10th. The moon will have moved into Pisces. And this is where the full moon energies are really starting to wane, okay? But the full moon doesn't completely dissipate until after a conjunction between the moon and Neptune here, right about there, okay? So about... what is this? This is about 5 p.m., right? Yes, about 5 p.m. on September 10th, we do have a conjunction with Neptune, all right? If you find yourself getting lost in the sauce of emotional reactivity, it is advised that you spend a few more conscious moments in your preferred grounding techniques, okay? See, now Jinx wants to come in, but she's going to have to wait. She always does this, you guys. She waits until I'm asleep or I'm doing something before she says, hey, I want to come inside now, but you have to wait. She's just got to wait, okay? So let's see. Let's pull some cards here for this full moon energy for the collective for September. Anything that Spirit you would like to say for the full moon here? We have the 9 of Cups. Definitely a Leo energy. Make sure to really... an emphasis is being put on your comfort zone, but not in a bad way, okay? Really figure out what your comfort zone says to you. How do you cultivate that? What helps you feel comfortable? But also, while you're in this comfort zone, I feel like this is a really good time for you to be aware of what your comfort zone has for you and how you can cultivate better experiences because of it. How can you expand your comfort zone? Also, how can you step out of your comfort zone, okay? We do have the 9 of Cups with the 5 of Cups. Use your comfort zone to help you really nurture yourself from feelings of loss. Yep, learning about that, the Page of Swords, all right? With Mercury being retrograde, this is a really great time to really think about how you can expand or maybe even step out of your comfort zone, yes? Sorry, guys, I was checking in with the chat there. Beautiful, excellent, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's move forward. Now, moving on throughout the month, let's continue. And I want to pull back a little bit. Let's pull back to noon and go by the day. All right. So this is the full moon here. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. Now, another thing that I was talking about, or that I've been channeling for the collective for the month of September, I was kind of focusing in on the transit of Mars. Mars is going to be moving through the constellation of Taurus until the end of March. When was that? That was, late March of 2023, okay? To where it'll be moving into Gemini. And there are quite a few things that I wanted to talk about for the collective, but we're going to talk about that in the individual sign readings throughout the month. But we do have a pretty extended period of time where Mars is going to be moving through the constellation of Taurus. And this is mainly because the constellations are not in even 30 degrees. So it's going to spend more time in others and more time in some than in others. But Mars in Taurus is really infusing the collective with a sense of follow through in our drive. Okay, now Mars is going to be going retrograde fairly soon, late in the year into early next year, but that's okay. It's all a beneficial part of the process. Keep your eyes on the prize. Stay focused as Mars is transiting through the constellation of Taurus. It could really give us some really excellent follow through as we are moving forward, so that we can ultimately build the things we really truly want to have in our lives. Okay, but moving forward for the month of September, another topic here is the square that is happening between Uranus and Saturn. This month, I was picking up on the fact that this square between Uranus and Saturn, both are retrograde, but this is really helping us break down a lot of the barriers, or a lot of the old foundations or old scaffolding or old confines from the past. We are really being presented with an excellent opportunity to rewrite our circumstances with this square between Uranus and Saturn, which is going to extend and continue at least through the end of the year, while both are retrograde, okay? But again, that's something specific that we're going to talk about moving forward. Now, the sun moves into the constellation of, let me say that again. That's something we're going to talk a little bit more about in detail when I get into the specific readings for each of the signs for the month of September, which will be out by the beginning of the month of September. Now, as you can see here on the chart, the sun enters into the constellation of Virgo by the 16th of September, and we will be in a strong Virgo season until at least through October, I think. Yes. All right. So that officially starts or kicks off around the 16th of September. Hello, Dragoness. It's wonderful to see you. Moving forward, the next big thing to talk about will be the new moon, which will in fact be in the constellation of Virgo. And there, as you can see, there is a stellium between the sun, the moon, Mercury, and Venus during the time of this new moon. And I definitely feel like, while yes, Mercury will still be retrograde, but Venus will be here. And I feel like what I channeled for that was that Venus is like bringing in a level of fertilizer for anything new that you want to be getting off the ground. Again, a new moon is a good time to clear out your space, but I feel like at this point, we will be sufficiently working on creating the new and balancing out those energies. That's what Spirit just said. Balancing out the energies for whatever new that it is we are creating. I feel like if there's anything new you're trying to learn, or any ways that you're trying to expand your horizons and your mindset and your intellect throughout this Mercury retrograde, by the time we reach the new moon, having Venus in this stellium with us in terms of this energy, It'll really help us provide fertilizer, provide a new sense of growth to the situation. On top of that, we do have within this stellium, we have situations making a trine with Pluto, which I feel like is helping infuse lots of power into your situation and circumstances. On top of that, you have an opposition with Neptune, but also with Jupiter, okay? So what I feel like by the time we reach this new moon energy, what I feel like could be happening for the collective is whatever new you're trying to create for yourself, or however it is you're trying to expand your horizons or learn new things, the opposition with Neptune could really help you get a stern view on what the illusions surrounding the situations are, okay? I don't really feel like this is an energy of creating something new. I feel like you're creating new circumstances for whatever it is you've been working towards up until this point. The new moon will be around September 25th. So by the end of the month, whatever new you've been working on, consistently putting your effort to, this new moon will help you to create a new landscape. The opposition with Neptune will help you clear away any sort of illusions that could be holding you back or keeping you needlessly or unnecessarily grounded. If by this point you're finding it difficult to get off the ground somehow, I feel like the opposition with Neptune will help you see clearly what the illusions are that have been keeping you grounded in this way, while Jupiter is helping you to expand your horizons as well. This could really be a beautiful time for you to really help get these new projects or new understandings or new senses of understanding off the ground. Anything you want to say about the new moon, Spirit? Yeah. 10 of Swords. Any ways that you've been finding difficulties really could be ending at this time. Now, this also could be in alignment with what the new moon this past August, on August 27th, really could have brought forward for you. However it is you've gotten into realignment with yourself, into a new alignment with yourself, whatever new vows you have made for yourself to do differently or to do better with as you move forward. By the time we reach the new moon, you really in the new moon a month later, which will be September 25th, anything that may have been stopping you, hindering your process could be well gone or well cleared out of your way by this point. Should you really follow through and give yourself the opportunity to see clearly what could have been hindering you or hindering your process. Anything else for this 10 of Swords for the new moon? 2 of Wands. It'll give you a viewpoint. It'll give you a way to change it'll give you a way to change and make a new decision to move forward, to really clear the way. The new moon in Virgo by the end of September is really going to be providing the collective with an opportunity to make a choice moving forward, to leave the past behind, to leave the hindrances or the circumstances that seem to have blocking you or standing in your way or causing you mishaps or causing you confusion or holding you back. You really will be able to see clearly how that has been hindering you and to stop that and to make a choice to move in a different direction that really has you going in a really beautiful momentum, really fast and strong momentum. Okay? I'm really loving this for the collective. You have a Libra stellium in your tropical chart, but it all still resonates. That's excellent. Excellent, you guys. I really love this for the collective. I really hope, I'm praying that you guys have a really beautiful month and that you really allow yourself to take advantage or take hold of these energies, because it's really, everything really is meant to be working in our favor to help us. Any sort of blockages, mishaps, or challenges that you may face, it's not meant to stop you. It's really just meant to help you grow and help you expand. It's really just meant to push you to see things from a different point of view. It's really to help you with your independence, with your abundance. 9 of Pentacles, okay? You are perfect for this. You do have this. You have the ability. You have the sovereignty. You have the skills. You have the wherewithal. You have the know-how. If whatever challenges the universe throws in your way at this time is really just meant to help you. to help you expand, to help you grow, to help you be better, to help you get stronger. Yes? So face these challenges. Don't run away from them. Anything else for the new moon in Virgo that you want to say? There's that Page of Swords again. The month of September is really about learning, especially since we have this Mercury retrograde. But what do you mean by this? Yes, seeking ways, seeking opportunities that you can move forward towards your goals. I really want to say, you guys, a main theme for the month of September for the collective is all about learning. Keep your long-term goals in the focus of your mind and understand how it is that you can move forward towards your goals. And if there are any sort of new courses or new lines of study that you can bring into your life to help you reach those goals, the month of September is really a great time for you to do that. Okay. Anything else specifically for this Page of Swords? Four of Wands. You have what it takes. Be well assured that you have the foundations, you have everything that it is that you need. With this Four of Wands energy, I get this feeling for the collective of really staying home. This might be a month to really not be too much out there. This really might be a time period for you to stay home and study or stay home and cultivate this awareness, okay? But you have the foundation. You have what it is that you need, all right? Hunker down. Stay focused, okay? Stay grounded in your creative ability. Yeah. Next, you have Temperance, okay? And then the Wheel of Fortune. Big message coming through for the collective right now for the month of September. This really is a time for study, okay? For learning. Even if you're just studying yourself, you guys. It's not like you have to be really out there learning or ingesting or integrating too much external to you. However, that really could be beneficial for you. But I get this feeling of staying focused. Staying in your personal space and really allowing whatever it is you're learning or however it is you're growing or expanding to really settle in. Throughout the month of September, it's bringing you some really great opportunities. It's really changing our dynamics. We have a really strong opportunity to really change our dynamic. What it is we're integrating or what it is we are trying to receive, what it is we are after looking to receive, the harvests that we're looking to receive. It's really, our circumstances could really change drastically for the better should we really take the opportunity to study and to do the work that we really know is necessary for us. This is not a time for partying. This is not a time for being out there cutting up or I'm hearing making a fool of ourselves, really. It's about staying grounded, trusting in who we are, trusting who we know we are, trusting in where our higher selves are trying to take us, and to really allow this to be integrated over this time. This is a really beautiful time to allow this integration into our foundation so that we can expand and really reach our goals ultimately in the future, okay? Especially since we have this Mercury retrograde. This is, I'm going to say, and any Mercury retrograde I feel like is really great for this, but specifically this month, this is really a time to allow ourselves to learn and reintegrate from that level or that sense of what it is we're learning at this time. Like I always say, Mercury retrograde is a really great time to rewrite that programming, rewrite that subconscious or software, that subconscious programming or that software. And if there is something very specific that you would like to rework in your life, now is the time to do it, especially by the time the sun moves into Virgo. Now, the sun will be moving into Virgo by around I said it was like the 16th of September. By the time the sun moves into the constellation of Virgo, where the sun is going to spend an extended amount of time, a real long time in Virgo. The sun goes from enters into Virgo mid-September, spends the rest of September, all of October, and then into mid-November, early to mid-November in the constellation of Virgo. This is a really great time to hunker down and do the work. Okay? Write that paper, start that book, do that research. And while you're in Mercury retrograde for this time period until October 1st, okay, while you're in this time, Mercury retrograde is a really great time for you to do the research to find the ways that you can start to do the next level of work by the time the sun moves into, or by the sun, but yes, while the sun is moving through the constellation of Virgo. I really do feel like September is the month to reset, to do the new research, or to find the new avenues of learning and higher expansion or higher wisdom. Obviously, yes, that's more of a Sagittarian energy, but you guys know what I mean. And so then October into November is the time period to really do that work. So spend this time in September with yourself in your safe space. Allow yourself to be in that comfort zone, but draw on those comforting energies to really start to expand your horizons and do the new work. I hope this is making sense for us. Yes? You're taking a writing class that started yesterday. You're trying to transition into writing full time in the next year. Excellent. And then the 6 months of orrery astro study starting in October. Yeah, laser focused. Excellent, you woman, you. I love that. You're looking forward to that Mars and Taurus energy? Well, Kiki, as far as true sidereal astrology goes, Mars is currently in the constellation of Taurus and is going to remain in Taurus until, here, let me show you. Because we are working with true sidereal astrology here. So Mars is currently, as of, oh, well, this is September 25th. Let me go back to today. This is today. Hold on. Give me a moment. Just a moment, skis. Just a moment, skis. What's this? What's this? This is, okay. Here we go. All right, so this is today. This is August 29th. Mars right now, in terms of true sidereal astrology, Mars is in the constellation of Taurus and is going to be in the constellation of Taurus until late March of next year, where Mars will be moving into Gemini. So technically, if you want to tap into those Mars and Taurus energies now, you could definitely do that now. Yes? Kiki, it's very interesting that you say that. I definitely feel like you're tapping into these more Mars and Taurus energies already. For my Taurus risings for the month of September, again, true sidereal astrology, but for my Taurus risings, topics of body dysmorphia or changing your personal image, changing your body image, definitely is a theme for the month of September. Okay? But again, that's something we're going to get into in a separate video later on. Correct, Gabrielle. So true sidereal astrology takes into account the view of our sky from our point of view here on Earth in the current moment, as if you were looking through a telescope on the Earth right now. This is what you would see if you were to look at the sky from our current moment here. At current moment at this time. Excellent, you guys. This is so beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to the month of September. Like for me specifically, all of this definitely resonates for me. This new moon in Leo that we just had over the weekend on September 27th specifically, which was Saturday, that really helped me to reset. It really helped me to get back to a sense of myself. Now I'm a big Leo energy, of course, so that resonates with me, but it helped me to make a new promise to myself. And I'm really already kind of tapped tapping into these Mercury retrograde energies and this Virgo season energy, which officially starts on the 16th of September. But wanting to study, wanting to practice, wanting to follow through for the benefit of myself and also for the benefit of the collective that I channel and read for. I'm really very excited about this, and I'm setting a lot of intentions for myself to really work on that follow through and to not give up. So I'm excited. I'm feeling really great about these energies, and I hope you guys are too. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think that's it for now. Let's get some closing oracle guidance, and I want to move to the crystal mandala deck for that. So I'm going to pause for a moment. I will be right back, and we will get our closing oracle guidance. Yes? Excellent. Hold on just a moment. Welcome back, guys. Hello, Lauren. Thank you for tuning in on your lunch break. I'm sorry that we're not going to be able to spend more of your lunch break with you because we are reaching the end of our session here, but you are always encouraged to rewind and spend your lunch break with us, yes? And definitely, for those of you that are new to true sidereal astrology, please, 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 if you are interested in seeing your chart from the true sidereal point of view, you have two options. One, you can email me directly, and I will be more than happy to provide you with a copy of your chart for absolutely free, okay? Of course, if you would like to have a session with me to interpret those energies, that I would charge you for, but if you would just like a copy of your chart, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Provide me with your birth information, that being your date, your time, and place of birth, and I will more than gladly provide you with your chart for absolutely free. That's your first option. But your second option is to go to this website. It is masteringthezodiac.com, where they have a chart calculator on their site that uses the exact same system that I am using here, okay? Oh, thank you, Gabrielle. Yes, I am so enthusiastic about this. I would really love to work with you guys. from the true sidereal system, I think more of us really need to at least have access to this information where you can compare and contrast the traditional astrology to this semi-new form of astrology as well. So definitely either check out that website, which is in the chat right now, Mastering the Zodiac. Actually, let me do it this way. There we go. That's the hyperlink there. So you can just click that link and go to the About section or something like that, where they have the chart calculator there. It's the exact same system. If that doesn't work out for you, or if that's just too complicated, you don't want to do it yourself, shoot me an email. My email can be found in the description box below, and I will be more than happy to provide you with your chart. Yes, now here's the thing, to your point, Blue Flame, when it comes to the difference between tropical astrology and true sidereal astrology, the aspects that the planets make in your chart, that doesn't change. What changes is, and not to say that this isn't fairly significant, but what changes are the placement of the planets in the certain constellations. Also, keep in mind that the true sidereal system not only incorporates the sign of Ophiuchus, which was taken out of the system with the tropical system, but Ophiuchus is placed back in. But also a major changing factor is that true sidereal astrology uses the actual sizes of the constellations, okay? All the constellations are not an equal 30 degrees. As you can see from this chart here, which is the chart for today at least, here's Ophiuchus. Let me see. I'm sorry. Ophiuchus would be down towards the bottom left corner of the zodiac here, in between Scorpio and Sagittarius. But also, as you can see, the signs the constellations are not all the same size. Virgo is a really big sign. I would say arguably Virgo is the largest constellation in the sky. A close second would be the opposite of Virgo, which is Pisces. Taurus is a little on the bigger side. Sagittarius is a little, Leo is a little, but then constellations like Cancer are kind of tiny. Scorpio is pretty small, but Scorpio and Ophiuchus are right next to each other, and their energies are fairly similar. Either way, if you would like an interpretation, if you would like someone to work with in terms of that, I highly recommend that you reach out to me. I would be more than pleased as punch to help you out there. I could do that. I don't know if I want to put you on blast like that though, Blue Flame, but if you're willing to do so, we can do that. But actually what I want to do right now is I want to close out this session with some oracle guidance for us. Yeah. So let's close out the session. Let's get some oracle guidance for the collective for today. Closing oracle guidance for the collective here. Last shuffle. What closing message do you have for your collective, please, God, just for you? What closing message do you have for your collective, God? Okay. We have card number 12, Angel Raziel and Pietrasite, Storm Wisdom. Now, this actually feels like a little bit of a collective message for the month of September, not just for today. However, I will say that I think August has kind of been a bit of a stormy month for a lot of us. And I feel like now at this point where we've kind of crossed out of the storm, the skies are starting to clear, and we're starting to see the wisdom and the reason behind all of this, or at least at this point, we're starting to gain some nuggets of wisdom, some nuggets of understanding through the storm that we've just weathered in our lives. Okay, so let's read this. This definitely has connotations for the month of September, however. So September may end up being a little bit of a stormy month, but I feel like the storm is clearing for September, and this is where that learning comes into play, especially learning for the self, yes? We bring you the gift of storm wisdom. This is the fierce, cleansing nature of divine compassion made manifest in the world. Storm wisdom thrills the spirit, for it understands that so much benefit and liberation will come from the process. Yet, the mind may quake at the prospect of such little control over how your life events are unfolding for a time. What is happening during an experience of storm wisdom is that anything that has become stagnant or obstructing to your spiritual growth will be uprooted. You may find that the divine storm of transformation powering through your life creates a feeling of upheaval, creative chaos, uncertainty, and excitement. You may feel simultaneously liberated and exhilarated, whilst also wondering if everything is going to be okay. You must remember that you will only be asked to give up something in order to receive that which is far more beautiful and supportive of your sacred life journey. You must also remember that the clearing or cleansing power of the storm will revitalize you, bring you fresh energy and perspective to take forward in your journey, and is a divine blessing which will only bring good into your life. I definitely feel like this is where we are as a collective. I know for myself personally, that's definitely where I am. I went through a really stormy month of August, but now that the month is clearing out, is over, the storm is clearing out, I'm left with a renewed sense of faith, belief in myself, and even really a new sense of direction, because I've been able to uproot and clear away a lot of the things and belief systems that have been holding me back. I definitely feel like that's where the collective is right now. So moving into the month of September, really take advantage of that. Really take advantage of this renewed sense of wisdom, of understanding, of desiring to learn and expand and grow. Take what it is that you've experienced over this stormy period and use it to your advantage. Don't allow yourself to settle into the victim mentality. Instead of looking at how this is working against you, work on focusing and seeing how this could really be working for you. Yes? Beautiful, you guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I really love this. Okay. Excellent. So now that we've done that, let's get an example of a true sidereal chart. So I'm going to do that for you right now, Blue Flame. Give me just a moment here. First, this can close. We're going to do a new chart. All right, Lisa. Let's see. Sunbury, Pennsylvania. Oh, wait, hold on. What's the date? What's the date? We've got Sunbury, Pennsylvania, 8:08 p.m. on what day? So let's see. 8:08 would be 8. Oh, wait, hold on. 12. Oh goodness, this always. Hold on. Now I'm being put on the spot. Hold on a second. 12. Yes. Okay. 20. 08. 2008. Yep. April 2nd, 1975. Okay. April 1975. And that is in Sunbury. Sunbury, Pennsylvania. All right, Lisa, April 2nd, 1975, 2008. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's see here. At this point, we do want to apply the Zodiac 13 profile because this is a birth chart. Okay, let's get into this for you, Lisa. Boop. All right, so you, in terms of true sidereal astrology, you would be a Pisces sun, like we have discussed, with a Virgo rising, and a Sagittarius moon. Here you go. The sun is in your 6th house. You do have a stellium in your 6th house between the sun, Mercury, and Jupiter. Venus in Aries. See, okay, I feel like this is where a lot of your Aries feeling comes from. This Venus in Aries type energy, especially when it comes to love. You're a very strong lover. Very, very strong lover. Very fiery, very passionate. That's beautiful. Mars is in Capricorn for you in the 5th house. Well, actually, you have a stellium in Pisces between the Sun, Jupiter, Mercury, and Chiron. Okay. Beautiful. Uranus is in the 1st house for you. Yeah, all right. Self-transformation is really, really big for you. Self-discovery, revolutionizing of self. You're also a very revolutionary individual, but in ways that are very healing, or at least that are meant to be healing with that Virgo energy there. Yeah. This is beautiful for you, though, Blue Flame. Capricorn, I'm sorry, Saturn is in Gemini in your 9th house. Yep. Yeah, this is beautiful for you. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save this, and if you like, I can send this to you if you'd like to. Actually, let me not save it here. Let me save it. Let me do this. Oh. Yeah, it's still there. Okay. Yeah, definitely not a hot mess. Definitely not a hot mess. Yeah. It's a really beautiful energy. Oh, Josiah, well, you're so very welcome. Okay, you guys, I'm going to actually have to, hey, Blue Flame, do me a favor. And if you'd like, well, you could also pull this up, but in the website. But if you want, I have it saved. If you want me to send a copy of it to you, just shoot me an email and I'll send it to you, yeah? But anyway, you guys, I'm going to pack it in. Because I've got a bunch of other work to do. I should probably have a little bit of a snack before I continue with my work. But I love you guys so very much. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic day. I do look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Happy day to you. And I'm sending you so much love. Yeah? Have a great day, everybody. I love you all so much. Hey, but you know what? That's the challenge. We all have challenges. We all have challenges. Our lives can seem a mess, but if we can make beauty out of the mess, then we're... Oh, thank you. Yeah, I decided to leave my hair out today, but that's okay. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow, yeah? Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Bye-bye.